guys, this one's for all you Death Note fans out there, and those of you who may have just picked up this deadly book. Well, what I really mean is either the 2006 anime series based off the manga, or Netflix's 2017 film adaptation. Let's take a look at them. Shall we begin? I've been a fan of the show for as long as I can remember, and finished rewatching it 2 nights ago on Blu-ray in preparation for the movie. I planned on checking out the Japanese live-action films, but realized that would have to wait until later. Now, where's the best place to start? You can't go wrong with the anime, as even 11 years later, it's still a compelling story about a genius student named Light Yagami. One day, he sees a book fall out of the sky, and as curiosity would have it, feels the need to check it out. This single moment forever changes him. He discovers the Death Note, which contains rules detailing how a human's name who's written inside will be killed. Reluctant to believe this at first, he shrugs it off. That is, until he hears about a man on TV who's holding people hostage. Then he writes down the man's name. Now, of course, you can guess what happens. But we soon meet another important figure, a shinigami, or death spirit, named Ryuk, who dropped this notebook into the human realm because he's bored. Soon, Light reveals his goal to rid the world of evil and become a god. At least a self-proclaimed god. This causes a clash of wits to come into play, when a world-renowned investigator, who simply goes by L, takes action on all the murders. The public dubs these deaths as the work of Kira, which means killer, and questions what is right or wrong. The heart of the story revolves on Light versus L, a seemingly never-ending chess match where the two struggle at bringing justice to the world. In 37 half-hour episodes, there's plenty of other interesting characters, plot twists, and complexities. Plus, both iconic opening themes. Now, if you're considering watching the new film, or maybe you already have, I implore you to give this show a chance too. Whether you like the film or not, it's imperative to see just how different they are. If you aren't impressed by the first episode alone, then just move on. Good thing they are both on Netflix, so that makes it easier. So here's perspective from someone who loves anime and goes into live action adaptations with low expectations. I did enjoy the new Ghost in the Shell, but it's far from great, and Hollywood still has ways to go. So here we have Light Turner, a not as bright or dynamic version of Yagami, who finds the book and is instead tempted by Ryuk to use it. He meets the equivalent of Misa in the show, named Mia here, and they fall in love, starting a sort of Kira spree in a much faster span of time. It clearly isn't long enough to make for a thrilling build-up and payoff like we've seen before, with only an hour and 40 minutes total. Changes to the rules and character motives are either warranted or completely unnecessary, but at least newcomers might find it appealing. If I had to pick the worst thing about it, without a doubt, the uninspiring soundtrack. Where the show had very distinct, eerie, and mythical pieces throughout, the film can't decide whether it wants super synthy or out-of-place rock songs. Come on guys, you could have done better. Overall, it does pay tribute to certain aspects, whether it's notable character traits, lines, or aesthetic, but falls flat with tonal inconsistencies. Regardless, it's entertaining enough and can serve to bring along more fans to the show. Death Note is a dark and powerfully gripping anime that overshadows Netflix's film in nearly every way, and that's why this story is a diligent pick. So what's your favorite version of Death Note? Is it the original manga, TV series, or a live-action film? My name is Dylan, and if you love entertainment, subscribe to my channel while this video ends and send me a thumbs up before you go. Thanks for watching, and stay diligent.